Well, g'day, you're Ilana.
G'day, and you're Sean.
And together we are the Downunder Cruisers. Welcome aboard, folks.
Welcome aboard.
So, episode 1, we spoke about Carnival Horizon Here. We come in the basic information about getting your documentation up to date. We're going to be talking about packing now.
That's a bit exciting.
Let's talk about it. So,
packing. Okay. Well, Sean, you're pretty much done. You've got your little mini Ziploc bag with a clean pair of undies and a toothbrush, and you're packed. The whole
seriously,
2 suitcases are now ready for me. How excitement!
Seriously?
No, seriously. Yes, seriously. No. Okay.
What are we going to pack?
Right. What are we going to pack? Okay. Consideration, climate, where we're going.
Yeah.
And the fact that we are going on an international flight.
And
so that is going to be the important thing.
Because that limits how much we can take.
We are limited with our luggage allowance. Usually I think it's 22 kilos. Usually
I think so. And
22 kilos plus an overnight bag, cabin bag.
And we'll have to figure out what is allowed when we actually book the flights.
Well, we'll check that, but it's normally if we're going casual class, I think it's usually about 22 kilos, so which is pretty reasonable. We are only going, the cruise is only a short one for us. We consider 6 days, 7 days a short cruise. A short cruise. We're used to 14, 15-day cruises, so that helps a lot, and it's a hot climate being in the Caribbean, so it would be light clothes anyway.
Awesome.
So, which is great, and we'll be in Florida for most of the rest of the time too. So
awesome.
Wash and wear, which is great. Okay.
Anything else?
Wash and wear. Wash and wear. Right. So that's our main consideration. Will be our luggage, and the climate. But also another thing is, what is the dress code for the ship?
That's a good question.
We've not been on Carnival before. We don't know whether there is, I don't think they've got formal nights. Princess has formal nights, and we like to dress up for dinner for formal nights. Sure, we take a suit, and I have a cocktail dress with a couple of different accessories for our two formal nights. I wear the same dress and just interchange accessories.
And you're not allowed to have dinner because it is only for cocktails.
Yes. Sean doesn't fit into the cocktail dress, so he does wear a suit. So I don't think Carnival does formal nights per se, but we still like to. We won't wear a suit, or you won't, but we do like to dress for dinner, not just sort of come from the Lido into the dining room, or even the buffet. We do like to just feel like we're
human beings
enjoying our dinner and just looking a little bit smarter. So that's something else to think about. But before we get to the suitcase, it's just about what we would carry our documents in. Now, I don't know about what people choose, but ye old around under your clothes zip up money belt is a choice. I got stuck once in Europe where I virtually almost had to get undressed to reach into to get something out of that, and I wasn't very practical as far as I was concerned after that. So I prefer this sort of thing that goes around your neck and just tucks in so that you can just pull it out from inside your clothing, pull it out.
But I don't have a bra to stick mine in.
And we don't. It's up to you. You don't need a bra. And that's big enough that fits a passport or even 2 passports, your credit card in there, and a boarding pass, tissue, take tissue or your wipes, and a couple of face masks, cash, can go in there. You'll in a little coin purse possibly in there. So that I'm going to be taking that to wear on the flight.
And what are you going to let me to take?
What am I going to let you? But that's me. Do you need permission? Do you?
Well,
you
I kind of do.
Whatever you're told, you.
That's correct because you've limited me to the Ziploc bag. So
I hadn't actually gone any further than that, to be honest. You might get a Ziploc bag around your neck, like a little collar or something. I don't know. Anyway, so we'll have one each. Something like that.
Goodness.
Up to you. Okay. So we will take a cabin bag with us. In that, we always advisable to take a spare pair of clothes.
Yep.
Because we may not meet up with our luggage at our destination, so we don't want to be caught short like your sister did.
So a backpack.
Backpack's handy because then you've got your hands free to wheel your trolley bags. So yes, but with a clean pair of at least underwear, toothbrush and toothpaste, medication. By the way, really important.
Yes.
Have your medication with you.
Now, I went and spoke to my pharmacist today, and I said, we've planned this cruise. We're going to be away for a month. What do we do? And he said, don't worry, come on down, we'll fix it up. So pharmacists are really quite good in terms of helping you out with your vacation requirements. So just talk to them. They know what you need. So just tell them how long you're going to be away for.
Yep, so we'll make sure our scripts are filled. We'll have an extra... have a script with us as well, just in case we might need extras, and have a little pill organizer would be good too, so we can pop in for the week and make sure that we're taking it. And an important thing is we have to adjust to the time as well, the time zone, and when we're going to take them. I don't know whether that would matter so much, but anyway, so we need to remember all those things. Remember to take all that with your prescription. If you need, I don't know if the states, we have to investigate and what it's like going through customs, whether we need a note from the doctor setting out all our medications, just so that passes through customs without any eyebrows raised or whatever. So anyway, so that's, so we've got our little carries for our documentation. We know that we need our medications and prescriptions. We're going to take our cabin bag with us in that, our change of clothing, spare pair of underwear, etc., toothbrush, toothpaste, clean t-shirt, maybe a pair of shorts or a dress or something. I don't know what that's for you. Something to keep you entertained on the plane. If you read, book, Kindle, get my Kindle. We need a charger as well, of course, for a USB charger.
And if you're bringing any cameras along as well, don't forget to bring chargers for those.
Yes, and adapters too. We will need adapters.
And we've got a battery bank, which this helps you charge up your devices while you're on the run. This is a fairly heavy one, but there are various types. I've seen people with solar ones. Various types that you can actually get a hold of. We just went into Costco and got a real cheap device which we can carry around with us, which is fine.
Yeah, very handy.
Yeah, it helps with weight loss as well.
So we'll put that in our carry-on probably with our. We don't have fancy cameras, but we'll certainly have our cameras with us.
Our phones.
We want to film take off, etc., and landings and all that, and do a flight review as well. So we'll be taking those on board in our cabin baggage. Your noise-cancelling headphones, it's a good one to take. Can you hear me? Your noise-cancelling headphones for the plane. And you can listen to your own music as well, plug it into your phone or into the seat. I think you can use your own on a plane too.
Yep.
Hopefully the plug-in is the correct one, but that should be fine. And for sleeping, if you want to have a snooze on the plane, eye mask as well. always good. And if you want to have earplugs, pop those in. So that's for the plane. So, yep, climate. Okay. So clothes, obviously, we're not going to wear, well, for us anyway, we're not going to wear something different every day. Basic couple of pairs of shorts. I am not. I don't wear something new every day. No, I don't. You might think I do, but I don't. I might sneak in a couple of pairs of extra shoes when you're not looking, like I always do. I say, yes, dear, I'm taking them out. But then when your back's turned, I end up putting them back in again.
And the problem is my stuff ends up back on the bed. And I find my stuff when I come back home.
Yes. But you've never missed it while we've been away.
Oh, trust me, I have.
Okay.
But I'm the kind of husband I am.
No,
I am polite.
You are polite. You really are. Excellent. And do we or do we not take our snorkeling gear with us? I want to take our snorkeling gear with us.
Well, I'm of the opinion that we get different kind of snorkeling gear.
Well, I'm happy with mine. I know you want a full face mask.
I want a full face mask,
Yep.
yes, but my reckoning, it takes a little bit of less space.
Yeah, it is bulky. They are in little sort of carry bags, but I would like to take my own sports snorkeling gear, and I like to take flippers, or fins, fins. We call them flippers, for snorkeling. I don't like snorkeling without them. Oh well. Anyway,
I actually put the flippers on my feet.
do you? Okay, good. Right, so we'll decide on that, but probably yes, we will, and they could fit into a suitcase. Right, so that's that. So yep, outfits, casual outfits. I will take one nice evening dress. Now, what we need to find out is, are there theme nights on the cruise? So we want to be prepared. If it's not going to be like a carnival tropical night, do we bring our sort of colourful leis and floral leis, etc., that we do have? Etc. Is there a white night? We want to be ready.
But from our point of view, there is an elephant in the room.
Is there?
And that is
What's that?
a power adapter.
Yes, a traveller. Yes, that's an elephant in the room. That's been, did say, yeah. Power.
We need to be sure that we bring the right one.
Correct. Yes. Well, it'll probably be American power points on the Carnival, no doubt. So we need to plug our Aussie equipment devices into an American adapter.
Now, bear in mind, this is not only for those Americans over there, but this is for any Aussie or Kiwi that's listening in.
Yeah, because I don't think there will be Australian adapter on the ship. There might be a European adapter, a plug, but there won't. Okay, so so we'll have a few of those, and maybe a little power board as well.
Yep.
Because we don't know how many power points there'll be in the cabin, or how convenient they are.
Also, I did earlier mention small notes, but I think it's important to reiterate: do bring some cash.
Yes, absolutely.
We don't have the culture of tipping, but in other countries they do, and so let's get into the habit of actually just keeping some notes, because you never know, you may need to. And I don't mean $5. I mean, bring some sizable amount of cash with you.
And it's always handy too when you stop off at the ports, rather than use your card, just to buy little, like a magnet little souvenirs, just to, pay by cash. It's easy. And that way you can keep track. If you allocate a budget, this is what you're spending, then you stick to it, rather than just keep putting your card, tapping your card constantly and not really knowing what you're spending. Which is important for us because we use debit cards, not credit cards. So we need to make sure. So just knowing, what you're in for on the ship. Again, theme nights, etc. Are there a formal or, a slightly smarter evening? And be prepared for that. And because we're going to tropical, nice, warm climates, we never know whether there's going to be a bit of monsoonal weather, whether we're going to be stuck on an excursion and it's going to rain. We have our his and hers, that is green, his and hers poncho that we just pop into our backpack when we go for onshore excursions. Nice and easy and light, they weigh nothing. Always take a hat. Us Aussies are very sun aware. We have the highest incidence of skin cancers in the world because we're outside. So we will make sure that we have, this one's mine,
Yeah, where's me hat?
Me hat.
Where's me hat, love?
Your hat is hanging up, so we always,
it's hanging up.
Nice squishy one. We can take a cloth one as well, like a baseball cap. Nice, something easy that squishes up that we can take with us. Always, we have the sunscreen. This one is SPF 50. That's a nice thick one.
Again, it's
green.
got
Everything's
green.
Green. Sorry, yeah. SPF 50. We have the old Aussie zinc cream, which really would on our lips, for our lips and our nose, and that definitely will keep the sun out. It's a zinc sunscreen to smear on. Yep. And personal roll-on insect repellent around for your ankles.
Do you know
for the evening outside?
Great deodorant.
No, don't do that. Accidentally under your armpits. Well, I'll keep the personal insect repellent for mozzies and anything else, particularly in the evening when you're near the water. And that's just weighs nothing. Also really, really important. And our toiletry bag, one that hangs up, is always good. This is yours, as you know. Sean, your toiletry bag. So we hang it up on the hook on the door. And it's got some of my things in there, but
honey,
so
I don't have
little
anything.
Compartments for
Everything of mine, you end up putting stuff in.
No, I think we shared this when we went for a work overnighter. So we've got a his and hers. Mine's slightly larger. Funny that, isn't it? So also an open one that opens out, and you can pop. It's got a jewellery roll in it too, so I can put a few sort of, my accessories in. If you need I know that there are hair dryers on board. Depends what you think about them. I like my own hair dryer. I'm not going to bring my hair dryer, but I'll certainly have my hair straightener. Can't go anywhere without that.
Some places don't allow you to have them.
Oh, they should be right. Princess takes them, so I'm sure we'll be fine on Carnival. And now we're not going to be taking something as bulky as that, but really important. We always like to take our own personal
first aid
supplies with us. We don't go overboard with it. It's just personal use items, Band-Aids, plasters.
Maybe a headache tablet.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a tablet that can be used for any bit of pain. We don't need the... and a lot of the nurses and pharmacists have been doing first aid kit sessions, and they've been going into the ibuprofen and then the headache tablet and then
we don't need it.
No, you don't need it.
Panadol.
How many headaches are you planning? So take.
Yeah, we will take Panadol. It will cover you for a toothache.
What you might call pains, Tylenol.
Yeah, Tylenol, something similar like that. Whatever suits you best.
Yep.
You don't need one of something different for this pain, something for that pain, etc. One size for us fits all sorts of pain relief. So plasters or Band-Aids, some pain relief. And we might take a couple of little things of saline. We might take a couple of light non-adherent dressings. We might take just say a crepe bandage. We might sort of somehow do a little slight twist of the ankle. But really earbuds, Q-tips for the ladies, makeup remover pads if you wear makeup, etc., makeup remover. That's all first aid though, that's just more toiletries. And, your dental gear.
A good first aider is one who can do without a first aid kit.
That's true.
But if you want to make life a little bit easier, you'll have a very simple first aid kit. Yes, there are medical facilities on board the ship. And yes, they are expensive. But you know what? Why carry a whole
overnight bag
of first aid equipment when all you need is your bare essentials? And so what I talk about with bare essentials is you stub your toe, you put a Band-Aid on. You scratch yourself, you're going to clean the wound with a bit of saline and put a Band-Aid on. If it's anything more serious, my suggestion, folks, is go and get some medical help. If you need stitches, you can't do it.
No. No, well said. If you're sunburned, would you take some aloe vera after sun gel, which is something else that I wanted to mention. Yep. But of course, prevention is better than cure.
Absolutely.
Don't get sunburned. Be sensible.
Slip, slop, slap.
Slip, slap, slop is our Sun message slogan. Slip on.
Some sunscreen. Slap on a t-shirt.
Slap on a t-shirt. Slap on
a
some
hat.
Sunscreen. And slap on a hat. Yep. So really we should be fine with all that. Do we need towels? Now, do we need towels? There'll be towels on the ship. There'll be towels poolside. We are going visiting to people. I like to take my own microfiber hair towel because I find that really far more effective. Just a little small travel hair towel.
I tried that. Look at what happened to me.
Yes. I know, it's a bit of a worry. Do we need? Might take a.
To be honest, from my point of view, I don't want to carry stuff that I may have to bring back. You know, like my clothes is one thing, but to bring a towel when I can make room for souvenirs and stuff, you know, I might lose the towel, I might not. I can always get a towel while I'm there, and I can always leave it.
Or you can leave it behind. It's not going to be really. Yep. So if we can take it, we can afford to leave it behind somewhere.
Mm-hmm. So I want to make room for the things I want to bring back, and I need to be under the 20 odd kilos that I'm allowed. So there you go, my 20 cents.
Thank you. I think that's really pretty much what our considerations are.
Well, my question to the folks is, if you like what you see, please subscribe, hit the bell button, also press the like, and if you've got any comments about what we've just spoken about,
or any other suggestions for us, if you agree or disagree,
please
that's fine.
Please leave them in the comments. We'd be more than happy to accept those in the comments, and then we can move on from there. So, without further ado,
we'll see you for episode 3.
Have a great day.
Bye.